Friday. It's a Friday night as well. We are coming to you live from Studio 69. It's sunrise, and of course, if you're on for the very first time, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Who am I? My name is ITY. It's an acronym. It means I thank you for joining us this morning. And of course, beside me, needs no introduction.
It's Yendi.
It's Yendi. The lady that puts the sun in sunrise. Sunrise, where the fun rise.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
How are you, Itimus Maximus?
Man, I love the Fridays with you, because we know it's a Friday, mean the end of the week.
Yes.
We can chillax for the rest of the weekend. And this is May 30th, which means it's a month end and a weekend all rolled up in one. So the supermarket, the line them are long for those who can afford to get in there.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean? And of course the tax office line them are long.
It's that kind of Friday.
Yeah, but also the bank accounts, I hope that it long too. You know?
From your lips to God's ears, I'm sure everyone at home is saying, please, let IT's prayer come to fruition. Oh boy.
So go on.
Are you looking forward to the weekend?
Absolutely. This is this weekend. Whoa! Which means it's the first. Sunday is the first day of the week is the first day of the new month. I'm just realizing that the time is running.
You really just had the epiphany, didn't you?
Yeah, like, whoa.
You did a recoil.
Yeah.
He said,
What kind of animal is this?
It's one in the feline family.
It's not.
I'm not sure. But do you know that today is actually International Hug Your Cat Day?
Oh,
so I mean,
look at that! Look at that!
Yeah. So, hello, little kitty boo. So yeah, if you are a cat person or a dog person, throw it in there. Today is International Hug Your Cat Day, an opportunity to lavish your cat with hugs and pamper it as it deserves. And of course, you should already be doing this, right? But International Hug Your Cat Day is the one day dedicated specifically to doing so. Shout out to all the cat moms. I'm actually very certain Shanna K. Rankin put this in there because Shanna is a cat mom.
Yes.
Or producer.
And I know one too, Hannah. Yes, Hannah, who's watching. That's my wife's sister. Yes, my sister-in-law. Yes.
IT, do you like cats?
Da-da-dee.
Hannah is watching, IT. Hannah is watching.
I had have a great day today.
So if a cat come to you and go so, what you gonna do?
So you like cats? Do you have cats?
I have no pets because I prefer the things that I take care of to eventually become independent. I eat my children.
Can I borrow an excuse?
Yeah, sure can check it. Yes. But it's not an excuse. Hello?
Yeah, no, my
Please
daughter.
Please don't reduce my rationale to an excuse. I like the living things around me to grow and develop independence, except my plants. So I enjoy animals big time, but I love to visit them. So my closest friends have pets, and my children get to go and play with their pets. And then we go home because I ain't doing no more pets. Some of you may know this. Israel really wanted hamsters. They were on her Christmas wish list one year. And I got Israel the hamsters. Oh my gosh. Well, that's one of the biggest mistakes of my life. Whoa. Listen now. This is a judgment-free space where we hear each other because we listen and we don't judge. Repeat after me, IT.
We listen
and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Well, what had happened was the hamsters escaped the cage and we couldn't find the hamsters, right? They were running all up and down the house, can't find the hamsters, missing hamsters. What we're gonna do? Let me tell you what we were gonna do. We were gonna do nothing about it because I was happy that they were missing. It's the truth. However, I find the hamster. Where do I find one of the hamsters? Ladies and gentlemen, in the toilet.
Whoa.
In the toilet, wet, trying to crawl out, hitch up under, the little rim, hitch up under the rim, so I beg for dear life and I tremble. You know, me nearly flush it. But I didn't because I want to see the pearly gates. So I did not flush the toilet. I took out the little thing and I put him back in his cage. And then you know what to do, IT? We had to go buy chicken wire. And put chicken wire round the cage because the hamsters can squish through like this and push through the cage. Whoa. Anyways, then what happened was we had to travel. Yes. So you see, when you have pets, it's not a problem now. We had to travel.
Can't take the pets?
The hamsters can't come on the plane.
No visa, no passport.
No, I said none of the above. So now, pet sitter had the hamsters. The little hamsters now to come out of the cage, and the pet sitter had dogs.
Oh my goodness, this story don't end well at all. Listen, I was so excited to listen to the story. It was so engrossing, engaging. I'm sure you were intrigued and engaged also. But
it ended well for me.
It ended well for you. We don't judge.
We listen we don't judge.
Listen, you're a great storyteller, though. I was watching the show. I was watching. Like, we should shoot that.
As an episode,
as an episode
of a comedy series, like a sketch series. You can be the hamster.
Yes.
And you can hitch up on the tiny rim.
No, that was fun. I'm sure those watching were like, whoa, what's going to happen next?
Well,
all right.
Never again.
That was the story of Israel's hamster. All right? Join us next time for another episode on Israel's hamster. Anyway, trending topics.
Next episode I go blank.
Trending topics are Port Royal set to become World Heritage Site by July.
Love this.
Not Jamaica, the World Heritage Site. This according to Culture Minister Oliver Greens. The 17th century archaeological will join the Blue and John Crow Mountains as Jamaican properties on the World Heritage List. This recognition means Port Royal is considered of outstanding global value. You know, Port Royal is one of those places when you go there, you feel like you're in a different place. You feel like you left the country. Port Royal and Negril does that for me. When I'm in there, I'm like, am I like
transported
Negril?
elsewhere.
Am I in St. Martin? Port Royal, like I'm somewhere else.
Yeah.
But it also opens the door to funding, expert support, and increased cultural tourism.
This is very cool. I must admit that when I do travel, a big part of what I look for are the World Heritage Sites.
Yes.
So I think it's very cool that we have another place listed on the World Heritage Sites. That now even for tourists, they can come and say, all right, let me take this in. Yes. But this is why we also have to preserve our things. You see, history is critically important. We have to know where we're coming from to where we're going, right?
Absolutely.
But also we have to preserve what it is, even if the history is uncomfortable. Even if it's rooted in something that we want to move far away, you still can't erase it. Yes. Erasure is not necessary. What we need to do is understand it, take care of it, so the next generation can understand how far we have come.
That is true.
Really cool stuff.
What else is happening?
What else is happening is that the National Youth Awards is upon us. So shout out to the nominees of this year's National Youth Awards. 88 outstanding nominees have made it to the final interview round across 15 exciting categories, including academics, agriculture, arts and culture, entrepreneurship, environment, innovation, journalism, music, nation building, leadership, new media, sports, youth development, special abilities, and many more. Topping it all off is the Prime Minister's Special Award for Excellence for those who embody true resilience, innovation, and impact in their field.
I don't know how long it has been included, but new media shows that we're adapting.
Yes.
We're adept at adapting to what's happening now in the new spaces.
For sure.
Because there are certainly a number of persons who are in that category of new media.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I wish some of these things that when I was a youth.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you can relate.
By the way, it's birthdays for somebody today. I mean,
there wasn't even old media in your time. No, there's new media. Look at that. There wasn't even media.
Wow. Look here. You know what? I don't want to accept with me though. You know what I mean? Hey.
Who? Tell me who.
The one that, you know what I mean? Me tell you later on.
All right.
You know? Happy birthday, belated little Tiffany McLegan, coming from your co-workers and friends. They are singing happy birthday to you today.
Oh, that's a lovely photo.
Almost born June, you know. But hey, May 30th is your day.
Also celebrating his birthday today is Jamaican dancehall DJ and actor Carlton Errington Grant. Hey, Carlton Errington Grant, you know.
What a name, man.
Better known as Spragger to the Benz.
Yeah.
Spragger Benz.
Spragger Benz.
Earth strong blessings going out to you.
Trust me. One of the icons in dancehall.
Oh, for
when
sure.
the storybook is written, the history book is written, then you have to include Spragger Benz on many pages.
For sure. As a matter of fact, there's only one way to do the mixtape after that, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
But I'm going to leave it to you to throw to the mixtape because I've decided a long time ago I'm going to stop taking the flops. So, IT, what's coming up?
Spragger to the Benz, mixtape.
It's actually not. What's wrong
actually
with you?
not? Okay,
Let me
okay.
tell you what it is. What we're going to do, we're going to get going with some music, right? We're going to jog your memory with the big, bad memory lane mix.
Well, let's see. Let's hear.
Yeah.